Talk a little bit more about that USA basketball experience, just kind of about the mentality of what it teaches guys about how good they need to be, what it's like to be in a team environment.
I mean, it's definitely an honor to get invited to something like that. It's probably the first time they've done it since '93 or something like that. And I mean, just going there, competing against the world's top talent, minus the LeBrons, the Wade, and all that.
Right.
I mean, it was a humbling experience, like Charlie said. I was just glad to be invited.
Was there a moment that you had in that where you sort of say, yeah, actually I can play with these guys, even if it's humbling, you still see that moment of belief in there?
Well, I mean, it was there because we all had a good chemistry between the pros and just us. They were trying to talk and trying to get us psyched out, and so I hit like 3 or 4 threes in a row, and I started like going off and kept going back and forth. So I think that's probably the thing I got out of it.
What do you feel like it shows you just about, I don't know, maybe what a pro locker room is like versus a college locker room?
I mean, it's more talking. I feel like when you have Rondo and Billups on the court, there's direction traffic. And they kept talking to their players. If they saw something, something they said or something they saw. I mean, they definitely came together and they talked about it. That's probably what I learned over the past year. That's something I was probably missing my first 2 years, and I try to take that to Florida State this past year. And I feel like it helped us grow. We made it to the Sweet 16. We should have went farther, but we got to the Sweet 16.
Can you just talk about, maybe going up against the elite talent and LeBron James, the Carmelos, and whatnot, being 6'8", 6'9"? How do you feel about going against the best?
I mean, I'm comfortable with it. I mean, I don't fare away from challenges. That's something I look forward to. That's something I get to play with the best superstars in the world at this point. I'm just happy to be out there.
And how do you prepare yourself against the best?
I mean, I'm a competitor, so I go on with the same mentality every time. And I'm just going to go hard, work hard, and just try to bring my team with me.
Yeah, at the draft you said at FSU they had really detailed scouting reports that you would read. I mean, how much does that stuff help in trying to go up against a defensive player?
My coach, he coached here, of course, and he said that's something that they look forward to. I mean, the tendencies of everybody. I mean, the shooting parts. We had all that. We had all that to the T, the left, right, how well they went, and all that. I think it's just going to transition because I feel like we're going to be able to do the same thing here.
Sorry, was it like a big packet? I mean, like, did someone? I mean, what were these kinds of?
I mean, we had real detail of like every single player, like exactly how well they shot, every position on the court, like if they were in the paint, what move they're gonna do. We had film on everybody in the country, so I mean, it was very detailed.
You're coming to a team that's notorious for not playing defense for a long time, I think. Do you look forward to the challenge of sort of installing that mindset, or do you think it might be difficult to try to fight against someone else?
I look forward to it. I mean, it's a good opportunity for me. And we're a young, talented team. Everybody knows we can score the ball. But the defensive side is probably going to push us over the edge. Now, when you look at the Eastern Conference, I mean, everybody says it's the weakest conference. I really do feel like we can, if we buy into defense and buy into Phil Simons, I feel like we can make playoffs.
And talking about the Eastern Conference, some of those really good defensive teams, especially Miami, in your conference.
You have the 1 and 2, Miami and Chicago. Both are in the Eastern Conference. I mean, it's something we can take something away from them. How much they help each other, how much they just bought in. I mean, everybody knew they could score the ball. We have 3 of the best scorers in the world. Just looking at them and just taking that away from them. I mean, I'm telling them we can be good.